Hatim,
Yep.
what do you know about Mexico?
What do I know about Mexico? Well, I know the food is good.
Uh-huh.
I know they are very warm people.
Mm-hmm.
They speak Spanish. I'm not so sure if they have their own language, which is Mexican, but I think they speak Spanish. They are next to the US border, and you're always excited when you see them in the movie.
Mashallah. It's good information, I think. Good enough, but not that enough. I think we might need to know more about that,
Yeah,
Hatim.
definitely. Definitely, we need someone from Mexico to tell us about Mexico.
But
So,
but
do
I
you have
think
anything in mind?
I think there is a twist actually in this episode. It's not exactly that we're going to know about Mexico, but I think it's about a Mexican who knows about Oman, and there's some kind of a relationship between Mexico and Oman. Would you like to know
Oh,
about
yes, I would love
it?
to know. Let's go,
All
man.
right, let's go. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa
وعليكم
barakatuh.
السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you, Ali?
I'm good. Welcome to Chataway in Ummati Station. How is everybody doing? How is all our viewers doing?
I think everybody is good after the long lockdowns that we had. Everybody's free now. They can to do whatever they want. Um, and I think our show, Ali, is evolving every time. We have
Yeah.
a diversity of guests and topics.
Mm-hmm.
And I know every week I keep on saying that this episode is unique or this week is unique,
Mm-hmm.
but this week is unique, Ali.
It's unique. So, talking about uniqueness, do you want to know who our guest is?
Yes, 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 yes. I want to know. I want to know.
All right. So, our guest for today is Mariam Carolina Itzel,
Yes.
or Mariam, who was born in a city called Toluca. Since she was
Toluca. Yes,
Toluca,
exactly.
yeah. Since she was little, she was interested in languages. Mariam is a
Yes.
preschool teacher. She loves traveling, reading, and watching sunset. Buenas noches, señora Carolina. How are you doing? ¿Cómo
Buenas
estás?
noches. Walaikum salam. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. Alhamdulillah. Thanks a lot for for this invitation. It's a pleasure. I'm so nervous, but
Oh,
Yeah.
thanks a thanks a lot.
don't be. Look, we're not nervous at all. Look, we're fine. So don't you don't have to you don't you don't have to be nervous.
Okay.
Salam alaikum, Mariam. It's nice to have you on the show. You shouldn't, inshallah, be nervous. Just pretend that it's only me and Ali here. Thousands of people in Oman are not watching you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's have a good time, inshallah, and talk a little bit about you. Um,
Okay.
Today is a strange feeling because we don't feel that we have someone from Mexico. We actually feel that we have someone from Oman. And normally the scarf that you're wearing, we're wearing on National Day in November. So another 2 months, inshallah, and we'll be
Yes.
wearing that. But you keep on wearing it. Keep on wearing it. It looks good on you. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
So I think
Okay.
everybody is curious to know more about you, Mariam. A little bit
Oh.
background about yourself, how you
Uh-huh.
got to know about Oman and everything. I will leave it to you. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, it's a long story. It was in 2015 when I
Mm,
applied for a scholarship in my university. And I remember that class. I was in class, and our teacher started talking about travel experience and enjoy it. And I said, okay, that sounds amazing. And in that moment, our school show us that if we try, if we sent our documents, we could get it a scholarship, and that it was in October. Yes, in October, and I said, okay, I did it.
You you,
Even I was
you
with
mean,
my friends.
Mariam? You mean a scholarship from Mexico to the United States, or scholarship to where? Or within
Yes,
Mexico?
in just no, just in U.S. That with Mississippi, at that
Yes.
university in
Okay.
Mississippi, and it was too fast. And after 2 weeks, I was buying my tickets. I was in Mexico City preparing everything, my student visa, everything was like in 2 weeks. So then when I arrived there, and I met a lot of people from different countries, Japan, South Korea, China, also about Colombia. I remember Brazil, Saudi Arabia, and then Oman. And then I was like, I never heard something about Oman before, like in 2000 or in 2002 or four. No, mm-mm. It was the first contact, the first time that I heard that word, because even I didn't know that was a country, and I feel so bad and disappointed because I say, oh, when someone asks me, do you know where's Oman? And I say, ah,
No,
just
nobody
like,
knows. Nobody knows.
no, I feel so bad. And
You
at
know,
night I was,
Mariam,
yes.
to complement what you're saying, I think in 2015 or 16, I went to Holland, and I was in a course, and there were people from all over the world, and there was a lady from Mexico, and she asked me, "Where are you from?" And I said, "From Oman." And she said, "Where on earth is this Oman?" I said, "In the Middle East." She said,
Yeah.
I've never heard this country." And then she asked me, "What are you? What faith do you follow?" And I said, I'm a Muslim." And she said, "Oh, so you're Catholic?" I said, "No, I'm not Catholic. I'm a Muslim."
Yes.
So I know a lot of Omanis, when they travel, it becomes a challenge to tell people about Oman because they've never heard of Oman. But the easiest thing to do to introduce Oman, it's the only country that starts with an O.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
So now people will remember Oman is O. Nobody else is sharing O with us. Go ahead,
Or when you
continue,
say
Maria.
to Yemen or Saudi Arabia or from another Middle East countries, they say, okay, I know. Oh, well, at night I was using my computer, and of course I Googled it, and I found it in the world map, the country, and some pictures about the wadis, about the flag, about the food, and I said, oh, that's interesting. That's so nice. I love it. I love it. And I must say that that the traditional clothes for me are better than suit and the formal dress. No, I love it. The pistache, I love it. I love it.
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. And I think Oman is one of the countries in the Middle East that are still trying to hold on to the tradition. So it's very common when you come to Oman, the streets of Oman, you'll find everybody wearing the traditional clothes. Uh, but for the ladies, I think now the traditional clothes are only worn in occasions, special occasions like weddings and festivals and National Day, because I think it's not practical to go to work wearing all that gold and and all the colors.
Yes.
It wouldn't be practical. But for the men, yes, we still wear the dish dasher and the turban, and we go to work.
Yeah. However,
Yeah.
I think if you go to the interior, because okay, we're living here in the city, but if you go to the interior, you will
Yes.
actually see women wearing, but mostly the old women. And
Yes.
I'm not gonna say not even the youngsters. They do actually.
Yes.
But yeah, but in the I would say 20 years back, I think most of them actually wore that before.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Alhamdulillah. So, what about your interaction, Mariam, with some of the Omanis you met in the United States? What were they like as people?
Well, uh, it was the first time that I realized like all the f- the kindness, like they are very respectful. And I remember how those students, they were in the at the library at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and they will keep working, studying. And I say, wow, I love that because they keep in mind like that my goal is to get that degree. So I'm here to study and to feel
Yes.
proud about my country that they say, of course, Oman. And I feel good. To be honest, I feel different and I feel like wow, it's it's the it's another world for me. It was different feelings, different emotions. Yes,
Did
I love the
they,
way they are.
Mariam, did they bribe you with the chips, Oman?
No, I'm so sad about that. No, just I drank Omani tea. Omani, I love it. No, I love everything. Omani rice, and I was asking, why just give me a small cup of Omani tea? Give me everything. I need it. I want more. And yes, but no, Omani chips, not yet. No, not yet. Soon,
uh,
inshallah.
Mariam, before you knew about Oman, or maybe knowing that Oman is in the Middle East, didn't you have that fear, because of what we hear in the media, about people of the Middle East? Didn't you have that fear before?
Yes, yes. Well, here in Mexico, we always read that news, that headlines about terrorisms, bombs, that guns, and even I was thinking, no, but it's like scary, and but then when I found it and I really feel it, and I was with there, it was like, no, that's not as they said, as they mentioned. It's completely different. And and I said, no, 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 don't believe in that. You must be there to compare and to give your own ideas about the Middle East.
Mm, mm.
Yes. Yes.
But yes,
Um,
even when I was talking with mom and dad about the Middle East, they said like, "What? No, that's dangerous."
But you've gone to other countries as well, yeah, of the Middle East, or just Oman, like
Just
UAE
no,
or.
I have never been in Oman.
Oh,
Never. I'm so
sorry.
sad.
Oh, so you
Just
she
never.
hasn't
Jordan.
been to Oman.
Oh, you
She
never
hasn't
been.
been to
No.
Oman.
You saying all that, and you have not been to Oman. Now that's a little bit amazing. I'm surprised now.
Yes, I just the last year went to Jordan because I
Uh-huh.
was working there for 9 months. I had my ticket. I bought it, and 5 days, just like I was counting. Yes, 10, 9, 8, and then coronavirus came. Everything
Yeah.
was closed. The airport.
Yeah.
I
I
couldn't.
remember
I couldn't.
last year she was supposed to come to Oman, but and then the coronavirus hit so
Yeah,
badly.
but when did she get
She
excited?
actually,
When did you get excited actually about Oman? Was it before, like a long time ago, or how long was that?
no, I think she went to Jordan so that she can come to Oman, isn't it,
That's
Mariam?
the reason why.
The plan
Well,
was to come to Oman and then
in that moment, I have a terrible situation here at my job because they say I won't pay you. We won't pay you. We don't have money, and we were
Mm.
like, what? if we are still having classes, we still have students, and my colleagues, well, my coworkers, they say no, let's continue with the classes with the students, and we say no, okay, it's a, if you don't have money, we will wait it for that, but then they say no, we will close it. We can't continue with this situation. So in that moment, I say, okay, I don't have a job here. I feel like, to be honest, I feel sad. I feel like, what are you doing this with us? If you know the situation, and I said, okay, it could be a good chance. And I decided to be a babysitter there. I was working there 9 months, and then say, oh, it's close to Oman, it's close to Saudi Arabia, it's close to Qatar, it's close to Bahrain, and I say, oh, that would be amazing, and it was it.
Mm,
Subhanallah, subhanallah.
subhanallah.
Well, inshallah, hopefully things will work out and you'll be able to come to Oman and go to the wadi and eat Omani rice and drink Omani tea and eat chips Oman and see Omanis on your left, on your right, and everywhere. So inshallah,
Yeah.
soon, inshallah, bi'idhnillah ta'ala, you will be there. Now, I'm sure, Mariam, maybe you met, if you could have met people, other people from the Middle East, they will also be friendly, they would also be nice. But do you think uh, meeting Omanis, that is the only reason made you that Oman is special to you? Because also before that, when you met Omanis, you were not a Muslim, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's
So,
true.
so, so what happened?
It was my destiny. I mean, it was like that connection. I can say that when I came back in 2015 in November, yes, I was at home. And in my gallery, I found a picture with the word Islam, and I said, what Islam? What is that? And again, my friend Google at that moment show me the 5 pillars, and I say, oh, okay, that is completely different from my religion, from my thoughts, from culture, lifestyle, everything. And I say, okay, yeah, 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 yeah. And I, yes, it was not the same. My life changed after that experience. I can say like it was great.
So what was the point that made you change? You know, what is so different about Islam than other faith or the faith that you're coming from? What was the turning point?
Okay, for example, in the way of praying, of course, that unfortunately here we don't have like a mosque. A mosque is just like a house, and you know, if you compare with other, you must go to the church, and I felt weird, to be honest, because I was saying, why I'm here, why I'm listening to that person, I don't know who is that, and even I heard bad comments and also bad experiences about all that, and I didn't like it. But when I make that comparison, and I say, okay, it's just you and God, that it's the only way, it's the only path, and I also came to that conclusion that if I don't care about certain rules, of course, I, I will ruin my life. So I need a religion to guide me and set those rules. So maybe in that
Yes.
moment it was just a religion and just that, but they don't mention like the way to dress, the way to speak, the way to your manners, change your manners. It was like just religion, but in Islam you can find everything. Yes, that I can say that.
Yeah, you were Catholic, right, before reverting to Islam, or what
They were
religion?
my mom, yes, Catholic, and my dad Christian. It was
Mm-hmm.
like multi.
Multi,
With
okay.
a lot of religions here, but not Islamic. No, no, definitely not.
So now that you're Muslim, you didn't find any community in that area? Any Muslim community?
It was funny, and it was sad at the same time because in 2017 I went to the my first mosque. My first mosque, I can say here that it was a house, and I was alone. I was alone, and then another girl came. It was Egyptian girl, and she was teaching Arabic. And I said, "But why is empty? Nobody's here, just me." I and I feel like okay. The second time someone else invited me to a wedding, a Mexican girl and a I don't remember Pakistani or well Egyptian. I don't remember, and and they and they said like no don't go to that mosque and they said no it's like different, it's sunny and then Shias and I said like but what, why not, and they said like no please don't go, just stay here, and and I felt scared and I said okay I won't go and I decided just to be at my room and just in my case here praying, and I said no I felt afraid, and even it was not like that division or that different rooms. It was just the
Yeah.
same room and praying together. And I said, no,
But you didn't
no.
have that? You didn't feel curious to go? Just I wanna see why they're saying no, don't go. You didn't have that curiosity.
Yes. They mentioned like they just believe in Alice as a prophet, and they were saying like, no, we are praying with stones, and we are always like very
Mm-hmm.
I consider different, like not normal way,
Mm-hmm.
kind of
I
curious, but no,
I
no, no, no.
I think Mariam, this is the problem with some of the places in the Muslim world where
Yes.
instead of Muslims being united under one roof, you know, we worship the same God. We have the same Prophet. We have the same Qibla. We have the same book. We have the same five prayers. And, you know, everything is the same and very few differences that we have. But still, we keep on dividing and we are also confusing people like you. People who embrace Islam, they become so confused when they see this division, and this has been going on for a very long time. And I think it is the role of the young people now, the young open-minded people, to change this reality of the elder generation that came back, like as immigrants in these countries, and then they settled, they opened mosques, and they brought the same
Mhm.
ideas from their countries to this new country, which is not
Yes.
right. Yeah. And I have high hopes that maybe one day, inshallah, Mariam, you're going to open a mosque in Mexico,
Mhm.
and you're going to invite everybody, and
Yes.
everybody will come under one roof, inshallah. I have
Inshallah.
high hopes in that, inshallah.
And there will be no division. There'll be no division at all. So everybody will actually be able, even for non-Muslims. I think they should actually come and see and watch how Muslims perform their prayers and how they practice. Because mosque is
Yes.
not only about prayers. There's a lot of
Mhm.
practices. There are also lectures. So I think you know maybe if there is an opportunity for non-Muslims to go in, I think that will help them also to understand what Islam is. I don't know what you think. Before you became Muslim, or now that you're Muslim, don't you think that it's good for a non-Muslim to know about Islam that way? Allow them to go to the mosque.
Yes, and change their mind, that perspective that they have it. And even because if I ask some of my friends or my family members about Islam, they don't say anything because they don't know anything. And how they can
Yes.
just give that if they don't even know that it's a religion or it's the way that we know now how it is.
Yes. Is it difficult to practice Islam in Mexico, Mariam?
Oh, oh, yeah, yes, yeah. There
So,
they
so, so if you go
and even
out with the headscarf, is it a problem?
yes, yeah. I was in the subway with my friend, and everybody was looking at us, and they were laughing and they were talking, and even some guys they were following us, and I said like, just run, 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 run. It's it's extremely different because even here that they say okay it's at the normal schedule you have to work, they don't have any distinctions like for the prayers, they don't have any distinctions about the food, they don't have that in mind, they just say like oh it's holidays or the way that you must work here. And with my last coordinator, with my last boss, I was talking in her office, and she said like, no, don't wear the scarf here. Please don't enter because
Oh,
that will be something curious for all those kids. They will start asking. We will have problems with their parents. So no, that was not allowed. And I remember also in another school, and you know the police officers when you are well when you're planning to enter, they say like no, 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 you can't. Yeah, so it's so bad and difficult to live in a non-Muslim country because you can feel it that distinction or how they refuse or how they try to treat you different, and it's like okay, I won't say anything, but just don't do anything against me or because I have seen a Muslim in Mexico City that her neighborhoods uh, they threw a lot of things in her house. They painted bad words in on her house on the wall, and it's like why they're doing all that. That's super sad.
so now looking at this challenge that you're going through, what is your plan? Are you planning to leave the country, or are you actually trying to search for a place within the country where you can actually join or live peacefully and there's no such things with Muslims?
Mm, since 2 years ago came to my mind the idea to live in a Muslim country that I could
Mm-hmm.
feel that freedom, that happiness without any restrictions or someone that say like no don't do that don't do this. And yes I'm planning to live in a Muslim country and
Like Oman, for example, like Oman.
yes could be
Could
no
be.
yeah of course that will be the first place, but also I would like to be in Mecca and Saudi Arabia, um in Qatar, and yes, but living there in Oman will be the best option.
Does that include the whole package? I mean, having a family?
Well, even I should confess that when I'm looking all those pictures of that wedding, I'm crying. I'm crying because it's like the way they say like, wow, that emotions, that feeling, and even like that the food when they are visit or they are in Jebel Akhdar and the Motra in Muscat, and when it's the national day, when it's like Eid, when they are making all those celebrations, it's like I feel bad, and I say okay, okay, one day, inshallah,
Mariam,
one day.
Sure.
Mariam, do your parents are they alive?
Yes.
And how is the relationship between you and them? I'm talking about after you converted.
Well, my mom, of course, was like, "What are you doing? That are you crazy? Why do you like to cover your hair?" And I said, "Mom, I really love to wear hijab and to wear because in Mexico, you know that you can see like the girls wearing the skirts, like tops, uh, and I just wanted to imagine all those guys that they are looking at the legs, her necks or legs, arms, hands, every single part, and it's like disgusting, terrible, disgusting. So, and I said, Mom, I like the way that I wear it here because I feel good, I feel safe, I feel extremely happy. And then she said like, but why? Why after that experience in US you change a lot? It's like you are not like my daughter, you are different. And I said, Mom, you come with me and let's go to Oman, please. But
Come to
she said
Oman.
like,
Come to Oman.
it's too
Bring,
far, it's
bring,
too far.
bring her to Oman. We will brainwash her. Don't worry. We'll give her halwa and chips Oman. She will change her mind.
Oh, yes. Yes, I also said, Mom, Dad, come with me. Even my brother, I always say like, oh, but they're just thinking you are crazy. You are, no, 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 she's just lying. And no, but no, I'm not lying. It's like the way I feel. And it's hard. Even some of my friends, they don't know, and even they don't talk to me. And some and others they say like
Yeah.
something where it's here, but I say like I can't explain to everybody. I can say like, oh, I'm Muslim,
Yes.
and like every single person in my family or my friends is like, why should I do that? And even if
Yeah.
they start to judge,
Yeah.
and that's not the reason. I don't want to create a bad atmosphere or problems. It's just to avoid that.
But again, back to my question, you're still in touch, right, with your parents, despite all that,
Yes.
and you have a good relationship with them.
Not always, because my mom said, "Oh, come, let's go to the church. Let's pray here." And I felt like, okay, just I have something to do. I see you in a minute. But
Yeah.
no, it's like
I,
different,
I think
different.
this
And
is just
even
a
my
message. Yeah, sorry, just a message maybe to parents, or I would say to the non-Muslim parents, that it doesn't matter if a person even reverts to Islam. The relationship is the same. You know, we love our parents despite everything. Just not just because we have different faith, different belief, doesn't mean I hate you, or it has nothing to do with that. So and this is even it's mentioned in the Quran. You know, it doesn't matter. A relationship with mother with parents is very sacred. It's a sacred relationship. So and nobody should actually break that relationship. Yeah.
hmm
I think, Ali, a lot of reverts to Islam are going through this cycle because when people don't know the reality of Islam, they of course will have a problem with
Yeah.
Islam. But once they start seeing the good side of Islam and you become a good example of Islam, an ambassador of Islam, they see that you have become a pious woman, you take care of them, and so on. And then they see, oh, so Islam is beautiful. It made our daughter a better person. One of the things that I want you to address the sisters in the Muslim world is that you're telling us, Maryam, that you're having a difficult time, to practice your religion, to do what you love, to wear the scarf, to be modest, to pray, and so on. On the other side, in the Middle East, we have Muslim sisters who are born Muslims, who are living in 100% majority Muslim communities, but they choose to take off the scarf, they choose not to pray, they choose to live the Western world, the Western lifestyle and so on. So what would you like to tell them, Maryam? Because somehow they don't know that they're living in a blessing. So what would you like to tell them?
That just appreciate what they have, and that the blessing of born in a Muslim family, that since the beginning they grow up with those in the school, in the at the around their lives. I mean, it's like the lifestyle, and here we need to make that changes. And I think that it's the best feeling is that your mom and your dad and your brothers are with you in the same channel, in the same way, and then pray with you. They don't discuss about it, or they don't ask you about why or why not. They just must say like, thanks God for being here, and not to try to change it. Yes, I have seen that a lot of girls, and even like influencers or these girls that change a lot, like to be like modern, to
Yes.
to to be totally different, or to change it always. I must say like, no, just change or compare how is the life in US, in another countries, in, as you know, all the problems that are there, because it's my faith. It's the only thing that it truly guide me in this crazy world that we live in.
Yes.
I
Subhanallah.
I have a comment by Love for Humanity. Sister Mariam, you brought tears to my eyes with these challenges. It is sad to see some Muslim people living in Muslim countries don't like to follow the rules of Islam.
Yeah, this is exactly what we're saying. But let us now look at the bright side. Okay, we've made you so miserable. So let us talk about the bright side. Tell us,
Okay.
tell us, tell us what you know about Oman. Tell us, and what are the things that you would love to do, inshallah, when you come to Oman.
Ooh, that will be a long list, like, praying at the Sultan Qaboos Mosque, of course, being drinking my Omani tea at Jebel Akhtar.
And
Yes.
Um,
it should be Jabal Akhdar, or you can have it anywhere else. Is it must to be in
well,
Jabal
first
Akhdar?
Jebel Akhtar, and then another place, maybe Salalah, Ibri, Matra, and
MashaAllah.
all those bodies. Yes, I love the way it's like a safe place to live, respectful, and around, I think, full of generous people. And you can feel like how they are smiling, how they feel like always like relaxed. And it's like, wow, I must feel like all of you because sometimes here I feel the pressure, or I feel, oh, bad, or worried, and all of them, they just smile and they say, no, everything will fine. And I said, okay, okay. But the way they are, I must say that.
Mariam, people only smile for two reasons. If they're really, really happy genuinely, or they're smoking weed. One of the two.
Ah,
So I don't. So,
no,
so,
And then
so
number
no.
number three, when they get their
yeah,
salaries.
when they get salary. So I don't know which smiles did you see on social media. You opened a page. You opened a page that is called Mexican Omani.
Oh,
Why did you open this page, and what is it about?
Well, the first time, well, my intention was to show Mexico to Omani, or that all the Arab world, and it was exactly the opposite, to show Mexico to Omani, and Omani to bring that little space from Mexico, about history, about food, about our music, our traditions, because they don't know. And I think that it's like that the most interesting way that I found it to show them. And of course, like more of my friends, more co-workers, students, they can ask me, "Can you tell me more about Oman?" That would be fantastic. And of course, come, I will tell you what I know.
Now you
That
just send them the link of this video. Next time they ask you.
yes, yes, I said to my best friend, like, just just be ready, please, please, please be there. I don't want to feel,
So, so,
scared and
so,
shy.
so do Omanis interact with you on the page, and also Mexicans interact with you on the page?
Not at all, because sometimes they send me like offers for hotels, for tours, for that's a famous hotel,
Yes.
Lilia. Okay, Lilia,
Ali, Ali, Ali,
and
Ali, Alila, I
Alila.
think. Alila?
Alila,
Alila.
Alila, yes, Alila,
Yes.
and the restaurants, Sombrero in Mexico, and I want to share
Yeah.
that because it's like good option that they can see it, but if we talk, no, I think they just show me a little bit about the tours. Like for example, we have an offer 12 Omani reals for this amazing opportunity, and or in the and I say okay, okay, and I just share it and I just pass it. But no, 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 nothing like we talk for a long, long, long. No, no.
So if you come to Oman, what is the first thing that you're going to do?
Have tea in Jabal
Crying. Of
Akhdar.
course, I'm sure that I will cry, and even at the airplane, I will start crying. I will start crying, and then,
And then you'll have tea in Jabal Akhdar.
oh yes, please, yes, please, drinking tea. Mm, visit the Omani Sultan Qaboos Mosque. Yes, to be there because in Jordan it was closed. I couldn't be there. It was like the coronavirus or just for Maine and that. And no, I couldn't. So that will be the first thing to be there. The Royal Opera, the Ahlam Palace, um, then a tour. I will start a tour around Oman.
Do you think
Yes.
the Omani people will be, accommodating to you, accepting you? What do you think the reaction will be when they see you in Oman?
Mm.
Aren't you worried? Aren't you worried
Mm.
about the reaction of the people in Oman?
Yes. Yes. Maybe they say, why? If you're a foreigner.
Mm.
No, but not too much, just like 10%. But I suppose that they will smile, that they will say, "Oh, welcome to Oman."
Welcome
Yes,
to
I
Oman.
think welcome to Oman. Yes,
Um,
and of course I will buy something with my half real. I don't know
Oh,
if I can
mashallah.
call it how many chips. I'm not sure.
how many chips
In
she
my
can get? 10 chips, right? With that?
a box, please,
Yeah,
just a box,
yeah, yeah.
just a box.
You can get 10 chips with that. You can get 10 chips with that.
Oh, really?
Now,
Oh
But
my
don't
yes.
gosh.
don't buy
Honestly.
chips Oman from eBay. Don't buy chips Oman from
Okay.
eBay. It's very expensive.
Yeah. And even also, I have the 100 Visa. Well, one, two, three, four, five, six. I have 600.
Where did you where did you get it from?
Oh, that was a gift. They said like, "Oh, thanks a
Ah.
gift," and I say, "Wow, I love it." And even my flag that I show
Oh,
you,
yeah.
yes, everything was a gift. And was like, "Oh, that's so kind." Yes, I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. I'm the richest girl in the world with my 600 vice.
Masha, mashallah, mashallah.
uh,
Okay, now, just hold on, Ali.
uh-huh.
Now, Mariam, we don't know where this video will go, but if you are talking to the officials in Oman? What would you like to tell them to accommodate you to come to Oman?
Do you mean like the government, or what do you mean with officials?
Yeah, like the government. What would you like to tell them, the government of Oman, so that they can
Oh,
make your journey easy to come to Oman? What would you like to say?
okay, okay. I will say I will record more than 20 videos about Oman in Spanish, and of course I will do just to share it with Mexican Latin people. Just like I would like to be there to show your beautiful country to all my family members, to my community. But no, no, I won't ask anything. I said I just no, no, no. I won't ask anything. No, 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 no. That's too much. That's too much.
No, you can if you want, you can, because you never know where this video will go. So you can ask
Exactly.
for a visa. You can ask
Ah,
for a visa, for example. You can ask for a visa. You can ask for
oh,
Hatim,
a
Hatim,
plane ticket. Yeah.
Hatim.
Yes.
Utilize this opportunity and ask for something as well, or the
No,
officials,
no, not
or
you,
oh.
not
does it?
you, not you, Ali,
No, I
not
thought
you.
maybe it's an opportunity and open. Everybody's gonna watch.
No, no,
Oh
not
yes,
you.
yes, yes. Of
This
course.
Okay.
this
Ah,
offer
it
is only for
came to my
Caroline.
mind. Sorry,
Yes,
Ah,
because I was
yes.
thinking that I was planning to open the Spanish girls for kids totally free in
Yes.
Oman, and I said like because they don't know Spanish, they always say like, oh no, no, it's like, oh, what is that? But I would like to share to teach that those kids Spanish, of course, all of them. Well, will be difficult with Arabic, but I will do my best. But that as one of my
But
dreams, my goals to teach them.
Mariam, there are a lot of words in the Spanish language actually similar in the Arabic language. So I
Yes.
think it would be easy for people who are speaking Arabic to speak Spanish because of the similarity, especially in terms
Mhm.
of the letters like kha. You have
Mhm.
kha in Spanish and you have it in Arabic, so it becomes maybe easy. So inshallah, one day you might open a school teaching kids Spanish
Mhm.
in Oman. I think that will be wonderful, wonderful. And I'm sure now,
Yeah.
Mariam, we we already heard about Oman, but a lot of people want to hear about Mexico because maybe, mm,
Oh.
like me and Ali, maybe we don't know much about Mexico. So tell us a little bit about Mexico and what is it like?
Yeah. Well, it's a huge country, beautiful country. We have, as you like, different rivers, not what but we can say cenotes. Cenotes, that's the word. And I think it's something similar because if you ask someone to think about Oman, they relate it with camels, with sand. But if you ask
Yes.
um, um, on Omani about Mexico, it's just about like, for example,
tacos.
cactus, tacos.
Tacos.
Yes, just that tacos. Aha, yes. And I want to share that it's more about that, more behind all those just words like different kind of music. We have different festivals. Here always we are sharing like mi casa es tu casa. We always use that like be friendly.
Mm,
And the only thing that it's like something that insecurity that
mm,
you can feel that oh no, oh my phone, oh no, my bag, oh no, I feel like if someone is following me or something that it's complicated, it's like I could say like there's something bad about Mexico, but about the history, about our culture. I was thinking about the royal the last year. It was presentation. It was a performance about the musicians and Mexican dancers there. And I post that video in my Instagram.
You mean in
And
the Royal
they
Opera House? In the Royal Opera
yes,
House,
yes.
there was a performance. Yes.
So I would like to show, okay, we have this and this and these celebrations. This is our traditional food. This is our language. This is like, for example, the way that you can come and you can also feel like another friend. You don't. I think that Mexicans we are also like good friends. Good friends. We inviting
Yes.
you. We always sharing with you all our food. Yeah, we have that similarity. But I want
Yes.
to explain that. Yeah.
Um,
Mariam,
um,
yes, go ahead, Ali. Go
I
ahead.
think there is a comment. Maybe I can take a question out of that comment. Actually, it says, "I don't understand this fallacy of name changing after converting to Islam. Where does it come from? If she is Carolina, then why to change to Maryam? Why?" So the main question I would take from here this: why did you choose the name Maryam, or why did you even change
Ah,
the name?
Why did you change your
well,
name? I think she's the only one who can answer this question.
well, my original name is Carolina Itzel, and after that, I say like, wow, all of my sister they have an Islamic name, Ahlam. I also know that the name is Laila. Well, that Arabic names, that is Layan, that it's Mariam, that it's there is another
Khadija.
Khadija.
Kha-
Khadija,
Khadija. Yes.
Khadija. Yes.
Wait a
So I
second.
say
Wait a second. Now I'm gonna test your kha. Say Khadija. So I know you're Spanish.
Khadija,
Okay.
Khadija. You say
Okay.
Khadija,
Yeah.
Ka- Khadija.
Yeah.
Okay.
Khadija.
And I said, I would love if I can get it an Islamic name. That would be like a pleasure
Hmm.
to say like I'm proud to share with you my Islamic name. So for that reason, I
Yes.
decided to say like, okay, Mariam, I love it. Yes, the story behind that name is like
Yeah.
also beautiful story. So I decided, yeah, this one. That must be that must be
Voice of
this one.
Islam says, I read something about the new religion emerging from Mexico, Dia de los Muertos. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, yes, it's a beautiful celebration. It's well, this is related to Catholicism and also that Christianism. I think they don't make that distinction. That day, that night, Mexicans, we we used to be to visit at the cemetery and bring it food and bring it candles and spend like more than 8 hours there. And it's like, okay, I know that maybe you are not here. I mean, like physical, or I can touch you, but I know that your soul is there. You are listening to me. You are even feeling that. So that it's the way whole the family and the friends are playing music. They are drinking coffee. They are talking, and even my mom loved that day. My mom said, "Look, I must go to visit my dad and my mother." So, and I remember when I was a child, and I said like, I was like shaking because it was extremely night, and it was like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. and I was like, oh, I want to go to my bed.
I think they made a
But my
cartoon out
mother
of it as
said,
well. They made a
no,
cartoon.
and my
It's
mom,
called the Day of the Dead in English, right? Day of the
yes,
Dead.
Coco.
End of the
I
death.
think it's called. I
Coco.
think Coco.
The cartoon name was Coco. I don't know if you've
Coco.
seen
Ah,
that.
the
Coco.
movie. Oh my
The
gosh.
movie, yeah.
Yes, Coco. But here
Yes.
it's El Día de los Muertos. In Spanish, El Día de los Muertos.
Yeah.
Mhm. And yes, it's like that. We also they paint their faces.
Like skulls.
Uh-huh. And yes, exactly. And they always. Oh, there is another thing like ofrenda. It's like, for example, in your table in your house, you prepare it. like food, like their favorite food, their favorite drinks, and it's like no, they will come at night to visit us. So we prepare it like, my mom, I was like always worried about, no, just bring more apples, more bananas, more, and this and that, and I say, okay, 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 but they can feel that special night, like the connection, or that they are visiting us, and that is like, okay, it's a special date, and we can remember then.
Ali,
Yeah.
let us visit Mexico on this festival, because
November,
there's so
November.
We will
there's
not.
so much food.
We
There's
won't
so much
need,
food, man.
and we won't need to change our face or paint it. I don't think we need to do that.
No.
We already look scary.
Uh, Mariam, can you say something in Spanish uh, to the Omanis, to your Spanish friends? Say something in Spanish. What would you like to say?
Ok, pues me gustaría decirles que se den la oportunidad de aprender un poco más de Oman, conocer este país que tal vez muchos no conocen, pero que es completamente hermoso. Solamente abrir su corazón, abrir su mente y disfrutar la belleza de este país. That would be. Sería todo.
Ali, translate.
I don't. I cannot put any subtitle.
I
Anyways,
just say
Mariam,
like,
I think
open your heart, open your mind, and just it's like a kid with the arms, like just make like this with a man. Just it's like a big, a beautiful country. Just accepting and try to learn about it, to know about it. It will be fantastic. I say that well.
mashallah, mashallah.
Inshallah.
I think, Mariam, we're running out of time. We want to thank you so much for being with us on the show, and it was an honor. Inshallah, one day we're going to see you in Oman, and all the Omanis are going to see you in real life, and you're going to have a
شكرا
wonderful
شكرا.
time drinking tea in Jabal Akhbar, for sure, بإذن
Okay.
So take care of yourself. Any last words you want to say?
That just again that I love Oman. Just that. My beautiful Oman. My Oman.
Somebody actually asked, "How do you say I love Oman in Spanish?"
Amo Oman. Yo amo Oman. Amo Oman. Me encanta Oman. I love it. Amo Oman.
Mucho,
Oman.
mucho, or
Uy, demasiado. A lot, yeah.
grande.
Mucho, mucho. Sí, me encanta Oman.
Mariam, before you go, we always hear
Okay.
this word, but we don't know what it means. The laundas. What does it mean?
Which word?
That's in a movie, man.
The laundas. Laundas. What does it mean?
Laundes?
I think you should have
Yes.
asked. You should have asked Al Bahri the question.
Laundes?
Yeah. It's not a
O
Spanish
la
word.
onda.
Launda.
¿Onda? ¿La
Yes,
onda? ¿Qué
yes.
onda? Ah, okay, I got it. ¿Qué onda? Oh, it's like, what's up? ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué onda?
I think.
But it's informal. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
informal.
think it's
It's
different.
not just with your close friends. And even when you introduced to me today, you say, "Oh, señora," but no, I'm not married. I'm single. So, señorita. That would be
Señorita,
just
señorita.
That's a big
Yes.
mistake, Ali. Huh? Please, Ali, please. That's a big
Yeah.
mistake.
Then let's start the show again.
No, it's okay. I don't have any problem. But sometimes they can say, "Why did you say to me like señora if I'm a single?" And
Yeah.
I'm señorita, just señorita. Uh-huh. But then, or another can say like that la señora, it will say, "Oh, thank you. I'm señorita." Can you see the contrast? Like, "Oh, thanks. Oh, okay. I look younger." If you use that
Mm,
word with me, señorita, even if I'm married, they will say that.
yeah, yeah.
I think we have a lot to learn about Spanish. So let us not mess up more
I
Spanish,
think
Ali.
I think we should be the student of the school that she's gonna open in Oman, inshallah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for sure. Yes, sure. I will
And
teach
Ali,
you
and the
Spanish.
fee
Ali,
and the
Yes.
Ali.
fee and the fee will be chips Oman. Every day we bring chips Oman. That's the fee.
Okay. And no money
Ish-
tea. And halwa, please.
And chai
Halwa,
from
please.
yeah, chai from Jabal Akhdar. Yes,
it-
Hatim, you were saying
And
something.
yes, I just
and
wanted to remind you that she said the school is for kids. It's not for old people like you. The school
Every,
is for kids.
every human being has a kid within.
Okay.
oh, yes, that's true. Yeah, there was a school in Oman, Osfra, but they closed for that pandemic, and they
Yeah,
they taught
Osfra.
their Spanish. Osfra,
Yes.
yes.
Hopefully you'll open your school next, inshallah.
Ooh, that will be fantastic.
Inshallah.
Inshallah,
Take care of
inshallah.
yourself, Mariam, and thank you very much for
Thanks
being
a
on the
lot. Thanks
show.
a lot.
And hope to see you soon,
شكرا
inshallah.
جزيلا. شباب
شكرا
شباب
شكرا مع
شباب
السلامة
Shabab,
شباب.
shabab. Thank you very much.
مع
Thank you
السلامة.
very much.
شكرا.
Ma salama, ma salama.
Ali,
So, si, senor.
I think we should get the Ministry of Tourism to pay us. We're advertising for Oman.
Yes,
Don't you think so?
and also Chips Oman.
And Chips Oman as well. They should pay us.
They should pay us for
We're,
that.
we're doing free ads for these people.
Yes, man. We should start charging. What's going on, man?
Definitely. Definitely.
Do you know that I've been to Mexico?
Really?
Ah,
When?
yeah. I think 1990 or year 2000. I think 2003 or something.
Did you pass as transit, or did you actually go to Mexico?
No, I went there for a competition, martial arts competition, and
Okay.
yeah. And I fought, and I got third place.
MashaAllah.
Yeah,
MashaAllah.
because there are only 3 participants.
So you got third place. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Makes
That
sense,
makes a
right?
lot of sense.
I know you
Yeah,
didn't
makes
believe
a
it.
lot of sense.
You didn't believe at the beginning, but yeah.
Yalla, asa khair, inshallah, we will go together one day. Bismillah. I think we have a long list of places we need to go, Ali.
I
Or
think
every single guest that are on the show, they're inviting us to their country. So we need to make a list. We need to stop making this show and start traveling and enjoying ourselves.
I think so. Yeah. Shall we stop next month, next week? No, man. I think let's have another guest next week, inshallah. What do you think?
Well, I have something to tell you after the show. Yalla.
After the show, a
That,
surprise, huh?
after the show, yes, Tal.
Okay. Then our viewers, please like and share this episode. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe and hit that indication button so you'll be able to go to Mexico. No, so you'll be able to watch.
Salam.
وعليكم السلام حياكم الله.